Well, it's always an adventure to build a home, and this was our first experience through it. And so it was an interesting experience from start to finish. One of our big concerns is that we lived 3 hours away. We couldn't come up here every other day to check on the progress. So when we learned of how they were planning to communicate with us and the level of transparency that we were going to get into the building process, that was huge for us, and they delivered. We got photos every day of the process. They made mention of anything that was going on or items that we needed to consider. And then one-on-one conversations with the team were also very easy. And that's the reason we chose Choice Builders, because of the communication plan that they laid out in the beginning. We're extremely satisfied with the quality of the build. You know, I've looked around the house from every single angle, and the way that they've paid attention to the details has been really a blessing, because I'm a detailed person. I'm sure they got a little annoyed with me during the process, but they paid attention to all the things that matter, and we're very happy with the way that the house was constructed. We customized this house quite a lot, to our budget's demise, I guess you could say. But that's the one great thing about building a custom home with a builder who is used to doing it, is when you throw out some quirk, like a heated driveway or something like that, they'll go and track it down and figure out how to make it happen. I think the biggest difference from our lens is that the builder that we were considering to begin with was just a single shop, single guy constructing one house at a time. And up here, that's a problem, because you need to have all the trades busy enough through your own work to keep the process moving forward. And it was obvious to us very early on that because of the volume of homes that Choice Builders was building and their comfortability building up here, that they were going to be able to move the house forward in a much more efficient manner. Well, a few things stood out to us about working with Choice Builders. One was that they built through the winter, so the construction process was condensed compared to some of the other builders. Two is Roger has a deep knowledge of the construction industry. You can see that through the way that they communicate. He wrote a book about things to expect, and the team that he put together has also been really great to work with. They have experts in different areas, and together they truly are a team that helps push the process forward. Having a builder that's transparent helps a lot, but it can be painful at times. You know, we had a problem right off the bat with something that didn't show up on the soils report. We had a big, huge band of gray clay that increased the cost of the project substantially right off the bat. And their level of transparency about what they found and what it was going to cost to correct the problem was painful to hear, but we were glad that they had that level of, you know, upfront communication style, so that we didn't have to worry about hidden costs that they wouldn't be transparent about down the road. We love this place, and we have friends and family up all the time. It's just been a wonderful escape from the heat and the stresses that you have in your everyday life, and we come up here and it just feels like the weight's been taken off our shoulders and we can relax. And it's been a blast to really have a lot of memories made with friends and family up here. Without a question, I would recommend Choice Builders. They'll get the job done in an efficient manner. They'll do it with integrity. They'll do it with care and precision, and the team is great to work with.